Hey everyone, just for here from back to a new Phineas and Ferb episode review. New Phineas last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode. And it starts with Phineas and Ferb inside just playing with these funny little mock-ups of themselves. And Isabella can't be able to get some of her patches because it's raining, which Phineas and Ferb get an idea of what they're gonna do. And Candace is talking to her mom of how she doesn't know what Jeremy likes about her. And yeah, Monogram and Carl just laughing about Perry, of how he came in. And yeah, we see this cool sphere that Phineas and Ferb made, which yeah can turn into the different environment inside, like in this desert, and yeah, a water thing cooler inside of a cactus. And yeah, Jeremy comes over wanting a picnic with indoors with Candace, but then he sees the giant dome and wants to go in to have a picnic, which yeah, Perry misses all these traps that Doofenshmirtz laid out, and he just fell straight into the hole, which shows this a nader, which is a raininator, which causes the showerhead to cause it to just rain on the with the tri-state, or to rain in the tri-state area. And yeah, Candace and Jeremy are having their picnic and get into a jungle like area, and Perry has this idea of how to get out of his tube, and yeah, Doofenshmirtz is telling him to quiet down while his program is on. And yeah, he gets under where the water is, and we get the song from Jeremy of how he wants to say, how he's explaining how what he likes about Candace. And again, a really good song too. I really do enjoy. And every time he's about to say of what he likes about Candace, he gets interrupted. And Phineas and Ferb lift up a mountain, which Candace is like, I'm cold and I'm wet. And a boulder almost crushes down, but no, it's just paper mache. And Candace is about to fall, and Doofenshmirtz is watching his program until when Perry gets out, and Jeremy saves Candace and tries to get her mom to come and see what Phineas and Ferb did, and Perry does his hook line onto a plane and ties it to the machine with the detonator, and it destroys it and causes to not rain anymore and put a soccer game on. Yeah, of course, when Phineas and Ferb's mom and Candace's mom comes, the whole thing is gone. And Candace then goes back to Jeremy to continue what he likes about her. And right before he says it, it cuts to a soccer game to end the episode. I love that. It just cuts to a soccer game. But yeah, a really good episode. And this is another good episode. And it starts with Candace just going on and on about Jeremy. And yeah, it's just to a point where Stacy is like, all you ever do is just call me just to talk about Jeremy. I mean, Stacy doesn't have it wrong. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what goes on, though, right? Candace just, whenever she's talking to Stacy, she always just talks about Jeremy, and she just wants time where they can just hang out together without even mentioning Jeremy. Which, yeah, Candace does a deal with her to spend some time with her without mentioning Jeremy, and she goes over to tell Jeremy about how she won't be calling him the rest of the day. And yeah, we see Phineas and Ferb making this robot dog, and Isabella wants to go to the movies with Phineas. And yeah, we see Perry trapped. And yeah, this backstory though with Doofenshmirtz though, of his two favorite things, his pet cockroach and garlic ice cream. Yeah, garlic ice cream. And he combined it together. Yeah, he combined the cockroach and the garlic ice cream together. Yeah, that did not work out well. And Perry manages to escape and get Doofenshmirtz. And Candace comes in to Jeremy's house, and Jeremy's mom opens the door and welcomes her in. And, we just see Jeremy just knocked out because he was doing the graveyard shift. And, we see Deonator just blasting and manages to zap Candace and Jeremy, and now they're actually attached to each other. And she thinks it's Phineas and Ferb's doing. But she goes over to Phineas and Ferb, wondering what they did to her. And Buford is talking about doing a monster truck, which I love Candace's face with that. Which, Phineas decides that they can use that ray that split Candace in two. They can use that to unattach Candace and Jeremy. And we see Doofenshmirtz and Perry fighting it out, and Doofenshmirtz and Norm combined together. And Candace is again trying to have some time with Stacy while trying to keep Jeremy from making any subtle noises and putting this jacket on. And Perry gets combined too. And they fix the ray. But of course the robot dog has to get it, which they have to chase it and get it back. And then we get the Just the Two of Us song montage as well, which is again another good song that I really do like, with Candace and Stacy just trying to have some time together. And Perry getting combined again, and Doofenshmirtz and Norm just making the machine go out of control, and they get combined by a fridge. And Stacy finds some clothes, but Candace is trying to karate chop Stacy. And they make the dog drop the machine, which does a blast and makes everything separate again. And Norm is standing on top of Doofenshmirtz's shoulders and then crushes Doofenshmirtz, and then the refrigerator crushes the both of them. And of course Candace and Jeremy are unattached, and Jeremy is like, have any idea of how I got here? Which Candace said that he'll call him tomorrow. And Phineas is now able to go to the movies with Isabella, and we see the blast from one of the satellite dishes in the sky, in space, and hits Phineas and Ferb, and what an awkward looking thing, though. And they're like, hey, does this mean we can both go? Yes we can. Really weird, but a very funny ending. But I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. Good to know.